Hey guys, what is up? Physics here. I'm back with another sick commentary, sick gameplay from the new game Gears of War Judgment. The game is actually out now, and this one's gonna be just like a little an opinion of the game so far. My first kind of like review on it. On this particular map, this one is called Rig, and it kind of looks like a dry dock sort of map for those of you guys who played Gears of War 3. It seems like they try to kind of emulate a little bit of the dry dock, but make it more complex. But the only reason why I call this another sick commentary is just because I am still sick. Not because the gameplay is amazing, not because the commentary is good, but because I'm still sick. Like, I'm still freaking, I have this cold and the cough, and it's just terrible. And if you hear me coughing throughout this commentary, then I apologize. But mainly, this commentary is just to talk about the game and what I've noticed, my first impressions on this game, Gears of War Judgment. The beta's all done, and now the full game is out, and everyone is expecting the game to be a lot better than the beta, and a lot of the new things have changed in Gears of War Judgment that you didn't see in Gears of War 3, 2, or 1. Mainly 3. That's mainly what we're going to try to, compare and contrast Gears of War Judgment to. And I think a lot of people that I've talked to have said that they don't really enjoy Gears of War Judgment because it just doesn't feel like Gears of War. And I totally understand what they're saying, because this game, it seems to be to have taken off the skill that is required to play this game. And they've kind of seemed to have aided a lot of the people who do not have much skill in Gears of War to make this game more enjoyable for them, and just to make it a little bit, I don't want to use the word noob friendly, but that's essentially what they've done. There's a lot of changes that have occurred from just the gameplay aspect. Let's set aside the whole, new thing they're trying to do with the customization, with the customizations of your characters and your weapon skins, things like that. With that aside, first let me just say about the gameplay itself. So what I've noticed so far that they have done that has really changed Gears of War from what it was to what it is now is, for example, the blind fire is pretty much non-existent. There's no such thing as a blind fire anymore, and by blind fire it is known to be like if you were to be on a wall and you were to shoot without aiming in the left trigger, to hard aim the left trigger so you can see a cursor. Excuse me. It seems like they've taken that whole point of the game out by leaving a cursor in the middle of your screen, whether you have a shotgun. You have a big shotgun cursor in the middle of your screen while you're running, and it is kind of annoying when you have played Gears of War and you've never seen that, unless if you use the left trigger to make the hard aim, to make the actual cursor appear in your screen. They've done this with the Lancer. You got a small circle. They've done it with the Sniper, a small circle, so forth, etc. All the weapons have a small cursor in the middle of the screen, and they've done this to make blind firing pretty much a no skill. Just kind of put it over where you want the shot to go, and you can blind fire. Also, the gameplay, it's not as laggy as it can be, but it is pretty laggy. I've noticed it a lot. Especially when you try the wall bounce. I'm the kind of person that likes to zigzag through walls and just go back and forth and bounce through things. And I have noticed that when doing that, there's a lot of times where you kind of glitch backwards, or you end up glitching in a different direction. I've even experienced it to the point where I try to get on the wall, roll through the wall, and just keep going, and I end up kind of glitching and just lagging backwards into a different area where I wasn't even in. That's a little thing that they need to fix. But other than that, the game, they have nerfed the Gnasher quite a bit from what it was in Gears 3. I believe Gears 3 Gnasher was probably one of the best Gnashers that has been out in the Gears era. I think it was more precise. It was more on point. If you point blank somebody, for the most part, you would get them. You would get the kill. Every now and then you experience some sort of sponging effect, which means that they just eat your shot, even though you're directly point blanking them. In Gears of War Judgment, there's more of that point blank sponge effect, I've noticed, and I don't know if it's because of the lag, because the servers aren't what they should be. I don't know. Hopefully it'll change. Hopefully they'll go to what Gears of War 3 Shotgun Nasher was, which was a straight, they're coming towards you, sponge. It seems to be quite iffy on when and where you start to lag with your shots, when they start to sponge, when someone's sitting in the corner. But I tend to notice that it's only with the sniper, only with the shotgun. When you use a sniper, whether it's the regular sniper, the Marksa, or God, I'm forgetting the other sniper that's up for the that was for the Rager in the beta. Whether it's any of the 3 shotguns, snipers that are out, those or the rifles even for that matter, it seems to be more of a better hit detection when you use the rifles or the snipers than when using the shotguns. And I've noticed that they've also changed a lot of things when it comes to your primary weapons, as of you get to pick between you want a Nasher or a rifle or anything like that sort. But you can't have how it was in Gears 3, 2, or 1, where you had a Lancer and a shotgun, or Hammerburst and a shotgun. You have to pick between one. You have to pick either a Hammerburst, a Lancer, a Retro Lancer, the sawed-off. Now, one thing I was really disappointed in is the fact that they were saying the whole time that the sawed-offs and the Retro Lancers were going to be pickup weapons. Very disappointed to see that you can actually carry Retro and sawed-off right off the bat, especially considering the fact that the sawed-off has now 2 shots in the game. In the Gears of War 3, it was only 1 shot with a really long reload to kind of help balance the overpoweredness that the insta-kill sawed-off had. In Gears of War Judgment, it appears that it has the 2 bullets as well, and the reload time is probably cut in half, and it's also to keep it a little fast-paced, I'm assuming. But that's a little discouraging. The Retro Lancer is still pretty OP to the point where if you get it Onyx or whatever metal you get a little ribbon metal that goes with the Retro Lancer that's called OP, which means overpowered. So the fact that the people who made this game know that the gun is overpowered, yet they give you a Onyx medal that you can put when you kill somebody and have it say OP, Retro Lancer is OP, really says a lot of what they think and how much they really care about. The fact that everyone complains about how overpowered it is, but yet they kind of are just like, you know what, you're going to have to deal with it, and here's an even bigger slap in the face by having this Onyx medal and this little title that can say OP. Other than that, big changes in Gears of War. As you guys know, you switch weapons with the Y button. Things like that are easy to adjust to. I've already adjusted to it, and it's really not that big of a deal, as some other people have said. The game, it's not as fluid as it would be. TVM isn't what it used to be when it was just, you have this many respawns and that many respawns. So eventually, once the respawns are depleted, you can actually get a clutch. You can't do that. It's pretty much kill confirmed without picking up dog tags. Best of whoever gets 50 points first wins, and that's pretty much essentially what TDM and all these game modes are going to be like, with the exception of execution, which is what I'm looking for. So hopefully I'm going to keep bringing you guys more content. I mean, I will be bringing you guys more content, but I will bring you guys different maps, different characters, different skins. I'll break down some skins that I'm using that I think are really, really sick. If you guys enjoy the gameplay, this thing is really wrapping up quickly. My time is up here to you guys today. If you enjoyed this, please leave me a like, subscribe for more Gears of War Judgment content, because that's going to be here all day. My name is Physics. Have a great day. Subscribe, like, and all that great stuff. Peace out, guys.